So about a week ago, somebody chimed in with a comment on one of my videos, specifically about the Roe versus Wade being overturned, and stated that she had trepidation about sharing her thoughts on the subject. She's afraid of the backlash from the right-hand side of the aisle, from the left-hand side of the aisle. You know, the leftists that go out of their way to let you know that your views are unwelcome, or that if you dare to support people that might want to choose an alternative to abortion and actually show them the baby on the sonogram, or allow you to hear the heartbeat, that they throw a bomb into your offices as they did in Wisconsin. We're talking about these such people, or in this case, some of her fear were people on the right that were so certain that abortion was murder that it's not even a nuanced conversation from them, and they will come down on her with a ton of bricks. Thus, the middle believes that because the extremes are so vocal, because they're so passionate, because they seek to silence dissenting voices, she did not want to share hers. And thus her trepidation in today's modern internet age is understandable. And the only thing I can say is that if you're in the middle, you speak up. In the middle are where the majority of the people are. I'm on one side of the middle, she's on the other side of the middle of the spectrum, and we might have disagreed, but our conversation did not descend into name calling, into denigration of the opponent. And thus, it was a mutually beneficial conversation where I state my views, she states her views. And even if we don't convince each other, other people that might be reading in the comments might be swayed because they don't necessarily have the same skin in the game as those leaving the comments, and thus their indelible mark and the ego on the line. And when you change your opinion about something, oftentimes your ego takes a little bit of a hit because you were wrong. You're admitting that you were wrong. Because part of being a sentient and evolving human being is to be able to admit that your old ideas do not hold the same sway over your thinking that they once did. That you can change your mind and move on into a more evolved way of thinking. And this is why we need the middle, to be able to state opinions that might seem milquetoast or, not so extreme, not so polarized, but this is what allows other people to speak up. This is what allows us to be able to reach a compromise, because the odds that somebody who holds a pro-abortion view, or in California, that a woman is not responsible for the death of her infant up to 3 weeks after birth, which was something that was introduced to the California legislature. I might have gotten the number of days wrong, but it is something akin to that. Infanticide after birth is basically what it is allowing. You aren't going to be able to convince that person to back away from their opinion, much like you're not going to allow somebody on the extreme right who believes 100% that abortion is murder in all regards, including rape and incest, which I personally believe that there should be exceptions for, that there must be people in the middle where we can reach a cohesive agreement. But when we allow those voices to be silenced over and over again, we believe that the public conversation are only on the fringes, only on the extremes that have essentially hijacked the conversation, which is why we must all speak up and declare our opinion without fear of the backlash. And I'm glad in this case that there was just an amiable conversation about the subject, and that's the way things should be. So guys, thumb up this video, subscribe, hit the all notification bell, and share this video with somebody that you think might seek a little bit of courage. Peace out. Have a great day.